But hey, a great weather to go out there. We're looking at another really good stretch in the forecast. Got to show you some hazy skies out there. A little bit hazy in the higher elevation. 72 degrees right now in Albuquerque, Navajo Lake. You can see it's 60 degrees and very calm. And right now I want to point out the smoke that we're seeing from a prescribed burn in the Jemez Mountains. It is creating some beautiful sunset colors for us, but also it might be getting a lot of attention because we never want to see some smoke coming from mountains unless it is prescribed to help avoid future fires. But here's a look at visible satellite over the last 6 hours or so. You can see that that smoke plume is being taken out toward the east. And of course, because this is visible, we're losing light. So it kind of goes to black after a few hours or so. But you can see right here, it's approximately 4 miles northwest of Jemez Springs. So that smoke is not the only smoke that we have in the area. The majority of it is actually coming from eastern areas of Arizona. This is due to not prescribed burns. These are wildfires, and they continue to send smoke to New Mexico. So through about 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, we're going to see the heaviest smoke in the higher atmosphere across western areas of the state. Then as we start looking toward Friday around lunchtime, again, that higher level smoke will be pushing across mostly southern New Mexico. I don't think much is going to filter down to the surface in a way that'll threaten people at the surface with those problems with smoke inhalation. But we are looking at the potential for a lot of it being lofted way high from those fires in Arizona. So for tonight, it's going to be mild and cool in some areas, but we're going to be staying above freezing anywhere you can see here on this map. 36 for your low in Taos, about 40 for your low in areas like Albuquerque, and overnight through tomorrow morning, it's going to be in the low to mid 40s. Going to start to see some disturbance activity, a storm moving to the north. That's going to pick up the wind across the north central mountains out toward the northeast. It could be picking up the breeze a little bit in central New Mexico, but I'm thinking this is going to be mostly for a northeastern area of the state. We're going to be seeing those higher wind speeds. Milder weather as we start looking toward the weekend. We have a cold front, which is scheduled to move into eastern portions of New Mexico on Saturday. So we're going to be getting some breezy weather there. Still saying sunny for most of the state. But again, we're going to be looking at cooler mornings pretty much all across northern and eastern parts of New Mexico by Sunday. And then during the day, we're going to be close to average for this time of year for many spots across the state. So for tomorrow, going to be topping out in the 70s and 80s across the southeast. About the same range for the southwest, and places like Roswell going to be staying dry, cooling down by Sunday. You can also see that cooling trend is going to be there for our friends in Silver City. Out across the northeast, 60s and 70s. I'm expecting partly cloudy skies for tomorrow. A little bit of haze in the air, though, from the northwest, and that is, again, going to be carried by the wind as those wildfires in Arizona continue to pump smoke in our direction. So watch out for hazy skies in Farmington. Las Vegas, you could see some of that action as well. North Mountains for tomorrow, 50s, Angel Fire, Red River, but 60s for Taos, and it's going to be 70s for Espanola. A good wide range of temperatures, at least for tomorrow, but you can see that we're going to be cooling down to the mid-50s by Sunday. Across the East Mountains, mid-60s to about 70 in Estancia, and for the South Metro into the South Valley, calling for warm weather once again. We're going to be staying above average at least through the end of the work week and starting to get closer to average in terms of our high temperature as we approach Sunday. Still looking dry for a long stretch.